because nobody liked us. We had no likes. And
what?
Well, usually Dave was saying that usually when we post that we're having the video, it'll come up in the corner that you have likes, that, you know, and there were none. Oh, somebody's watching. There's one viewer on the Disney Crush Facebook group. Hello, one viewer.
Hello, viewer.
Oh, now there's three. Now there's three viewers. Now there's three viewers.
They're all coming to see Mandie.
I highly doubt that, but that's okay.
It's Oli. Hey, Oli. And Tom's here. Hola, ¿cómo está? Tom Ellison. And we got a Facebook user. I wonder who the Facebook user is.
I don't know.
Dan's here. What's up, Dan? Dan Austin. Disney's Riviera Resort.
So, yeah, tonight Mandie joined us to talk about Disney's Riviera Resort. Dave and I will be quite honest with you. We're both pretty much novices when it comes to DVC. We don't own DVC, and so we're kind of out of our depth talking about it. That's our friend Chad's area of expertise. I know a lot of you guys own DVC, and I know you guys could talk DVCs in circles around me. So please join the conversation tonight, because we wanted to talk about Disney's newest resort, the Disney Riviera Resort. I was there on opening day. I just happened to luck into a breakfast reservation at Topolino's that morning. I was laying in bed on my phone, and I was over at Pop Century, and I hit the button for dining reservations, and there was one available that day, opening day. So I threw my mother in the car and we went over. And so I'll talk about that a little bit. And Mandie joined us to fill us in a little bit more about the DVC aspect, the rooms that are available, the dining that's available, and what it's going to cost you. So how you been, Mandie?
Good. How have you been, Tony?
Good. So
how are you, Dave?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you very much. I thought you were talking to somebody on the comments.
No, you.
Look who joined us. Look who stayed out of bed. He stayed up. Kevin.
Hello, Mandie-Ann.
And Dave doesn't fit in there. Amanda is an owner at Riviera. And Mandie, can you tell us a little bit about that situation? Because I think there was some trepidation for people about buying Riviera when it was announced, because Riviera is a little different than the other DVC resorts.
Yeah,
right?
So with Riviera, DVC is changing it up a little bit. With the new resorts, the booking qualifications are slightly different, whereas you used to be able to book across the board. If you resell your Riviera contract to somebody else, the person who purchases it cannot book DVC across the board. They can book Riviera. So while it doesn't affect you, it affects the resale value of your contract.
Right.
Like personally, I'm a big advocate of resale for DVC. I love the concept of buying resale. I talk to people about buying resale all the time. If you're going to get involved in DVC, to me, resale is a way to go, and it's the way I went. I do some of my stays with DVC. I do some of mine cash. And my contract with DVC is a resale contract.
Okay.
So as a resale person looking at Riviera, I wouldn't want to buy Riviera because I wouldn't be able to book everywhere. Whereas
you'd be locked into staying there.
Right. And to play devil's advocate too, if you buy resale right now, you can book the original 12 resorts. You can't book Riviera. So they're kind of trying to stop that resale, not stop resale. That's not the right way to say it, but they're trying to put some more limitations on it to keep the value in-house for them, because they do sell. Little known DVC fact is like people think that you can only buy the 2 resorts they have open or whatever resort they're promoting. No, you can get on a wait list to buy at any resort through Disney, but they're going to charge you more than a resale company would. Right. They're going to charge you almost, original pricing or much higher, but you get all the perks. because that's called a direct purchase. You need, and for everybody, it's different. You need to weigh out the pros and cons. Are those perks worth it for you? Are they not worth it for you? You know, is the money you save through the resale more important to you than the benefits? And for me, the money I saved was more important to me because they also say that those benefits aren't guaranteed, and at any time they can take it away. So I said, you know what? I'm going to buy for points that I want and need, and any benefits that I want, I'm going to have an annual pass, and I'm going to, you know, move forward that way. So that was my personal, you know.
And didn't they do that? Didn't they take some of the benefits away? Wasn't it?
They do it. They constantly change, and they did take some away. And the going trend has been every year that they take some away. Resale just gets more and more
attractive.
Yeah, makes more and more sense.
Yeah. So last December, Disney's Riviera Resort opened. It is pretty much, people were kind of confused before it opened. They thought it was going to be part of Caribbean Beach Resort because Coronado had just opened the Destino Tower, which is right next to Coronado and is considered part of Coronado. So when they were building this tower on top of Caribbean Beach Resort, people thought it was going to be something similar, but it's not. It's a completely separate resort.
And they were buying them, and then building them at similar times. So people were constantly calling Riviera Destino and Destino Riviera. No, it was a confusing thing. So, but once you saw the layouts of the rooms for Riviera, it was no brainer that was a DVC resort. I mean,
now Riviera was built on top of was that the Barbados? Which section was that of Caribbean Beach? Didn't they demolish a section?
They did demolish a section, which I'm having trouble remembering what it was, but I think it was Barbados.
Aruba, Barbados. I know Martinique's still there. Jamaica's still there.
The confusing part is that they're all still there, but they moved them around. They moved the names around. So I think that was Barbados, and then Barbados was moved below Martinique, and then they have you know, the new lobby that we discussed, and then Trinidad is down below where you have the pirate rooms,
and Jamaica's where the Skyliner is,
right on the other side. So they took out one section, one island, and then they reformatted everything, moved the lobby. And you can walk that whole loop together. So like when we stay at Caribbean, we walk over to Riviera quite a bit, do Topolino's, all of that. And yes, Kevin, DVC is considered a separate entity from the regular Disney hotels, right? Which is why they say like Wilderness Lodge has 3 resorts, even though it's one resort. Copper Creek, Boulder Ridge, same thing goes for any of those split hotels. But yeah, so Riviera went up, it became a DVC, and it is unique to other DVCs because it has the tower studio rooms, which only hold 2 people, which is only in that resort. And the points on those are low, but they are really hard to get. I
think, and I could be wrong, and I hope Uli's watching to correct me, I think that's what Uli stayed in. I think Uli was in a tower studio. I think Scott and Karen and Dave's are going to stay in one on an upcoming trip, but I have a feeling that's what Uli stayed in. This is the only picture of the bed I have, and it's just the top of the bed. That's the only picture she sent me.
The tower studio are those pull-down beds that come off of the wall, and then during the day they're like a living room, like
yeah.
Yes, Dan, the room layouts are amazing, but the points are expensive. It's more expensive cost-wise and more expensive points-wise than other resorts, for sure.
So while we're talking about that, let's talk about what you're saying with the points. Oh, Karen is staying this week.
Yeah.
In a tower studio. Congratulations. So, and there's not even room for us, Dave, because it only sleeps 2 people.
Oh man, my bags were packed. I was ready to go. Man, I could just hover outside their door,
So 7 nights in the tower studio is 125 points.
This is the April breakdown I gave you?
That you gave me, yeah.
Yeah, so I did April break for the breakdown, and I did that because that would be, essentially the most you would pay. That or Christmas. April and Christmas are pretty similar. Spring break, Easter.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Chad's app, the My DVC Points app that we're looking at,
fantastic app, yeah. It's fantastic because it tells you how many points, what the rack rate would be. So that's without any sale.
And that room
gives you a breakdown per night. Yeah.
If you were going to pay cash for 2 people in this little tower studio, is like over $800 a night.
But that's without any sales. Now that can go down. But,
so AP rates are right.
Yeah. But when you're talking about price, the best thing to do is look at a rack rate and you do your worst case. And then anything you get after that is like bonus.
Right. But like comparatively, a studio at another resort, like let's say a studio at Saratoga, that would
Saratoga is going to be the cheapest.
Right?
Key West or Saratoga would be the cheapest.
But like Beach Club or Boardwalk or Kidani would be.
They would.
I'm not putting you on the spot.
I just don't know the point chart off the top of my head, but they would be significantly less. So, for example,
and you'd sleep more people. You'd probably sleep 4 people in those.
Yeah, I'll give you a perfect example. So I'm going in April of this upcoming year for Cam's 7th birthday. And we're staying in a 2-bedroom for at Beach Club for his birthday because he likes that pool. So I'm spending 290 something points for the 2-bedroom for the days we're going. For the same amount of days, it's close to 100 more points to be at Riviera.
Wow.
Riviera.
Close to. I'm not doing exact numbers here, but when I looked at it, I was like, okay, yeah, hard pass on that. Because now I'm near 400 points.
And you're thinking, the location and the pool at Beach Club are superior.
Yeah.
Riviera is right on the Skyliner, which they're considering that an Epcot resort.
Yeah.
They're considering the Skyliner now makes Caribbean Beach, Riviera, Pop, and Out of Animation. They consider those Epcot resorts now because you're just a Skyliner right away.
Right. And pretty much, it's premium. Look at what happened to Pop with the pricing. Now we're over 200 a night at Pop. It's a value, but it's on the Skyliner. So it's premium pricing.
But I'll be honest with you. As I found out, this last trip, I was at Pop, but most evenings the Skyliner was shut because it was raining. Because it's Florida. And as soon as the rain starts coming, they close that Skyliner and you're isolated there at Pop. And the same thing would happen if you were at Riviera. You'd be, you'd be bussing it just like the people staying at the All-Stars. Well, the All-Stars aren't open, but you know what I mean.
No, I know exactly what you mean. And I agree, which is, part of the reason why location is important when you're looking at this and what you want to do. I mean, Riviera is DVC though. So a lot of DVC members do drive. A lot of DVC members do utilize the studios. It has some fantastic restaurants. It's got Topolino's and the quick service Primo Prato. I always say that.
Primo Piatto.
Primo Piazza. I always want to say it backwards. So that is fantastic. The Caribbean beach area is nice too. I like it a lot. The views are gorgeous. When fireworks are back, you're going to be able to see Hollywood Studios and Epcot fireworks from that.
Yeah. So this was Uli's room last February. This was her balcony, and look at that view of Epcot and the crane, but mostly Spaceship Earth, but.
Mostly Spaceship Earth.
That was Uli's room from her
Uli, was that a tower studio, Uli?
I don't know. Is she here? Uli's here?
Yes.
I feel like she is here. I feel like she just made a comment. Yes, I would recommend that resort for a weekend getaway, Travis.
There she goes. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. It's a high premium. People want to stay here. The finishes and the interior on these rooms is incredible. The hotel's gorgeous.
So let's look at the hotel. At the hotel. When you're on the Skyliner, these pictures are kind of because they're just very narrow. But these are the mosaics that you see in the along the walkway on your way to the Skyliner station.
What I love about it is it's not just one theme, like it's Riviera theme, like, you know, French Riviera, but it's
Right.
all the movies. You see Aristocats,
Right.
Peter Pan, the 101 Dalmatians,
Right.
and it's all original artwork. It's beautiful. It's done so nicely.
It's really the art of Disney. I'm trying to find some more art for you because I know exactly what you're talking about. That's Remy.
Ratatouille. Yeah, Ratatouille. Oh, she's staying in the deluxe studio. So the deluxe studio is going to have the queen size bed, the kitchenette. It's going to have the full size bathroom. It's going to have the pull down sleeper sofa, and also I think the deluxe studios have the pull down twin too.
Now that if it will all think back to that opening night.
When they fell.
The first night that it was open and somebody let grandma sleep on that pullout and the pullout came unattached from the wall. And that that was installation era. I'm not making apologies for Disney, but
no,
I
it really
feel
was.
like whoever put it in didn't bolt it to the wall correctly. And it was only one of them that fell off the wall. So it was just somebody made a bad mistake.
There is an app. I know somebody who was there that night, and they came around to every studio that had them, and they like installed that, made sure they were installed properly. And I was told that there's an apparatus in the back that is like linked to the wall, screwed in properly, so it can't do that. And the one that fell was like pushed up against the wall, and nobody knew that the apparatus wasn't like attached properly.
Somebody missed it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, I guess Grandma got a free stay, so. Well, maybe she got an annual pass out of it.
Maybe, possibly,
probably. Let's look. I mean, the touches in this resort. This is, you know, the artwork, the lamps. You know, there's some hidden Mickeys. That was Uli's balcony.
The hidden Mickeys are done so beautifully. They're just looped into all of the trim.
Have you seen the hidden Mickey rug with? That's actually Donald.
That's Donald Duck.
That's Donald.
She's right there.
And there's Mickey. And I think I've got Goofy too. This is the rug. You know, it looks very like a fancy rug, but then when you look closely, there's Minnie there too. You see Minnie.
Yeah, each one's a different character. So you have Minnie, then Mickey, then Goofy, or Pluto.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. So that's pretty neat.
That is neat.
Yeah.
That's Goofy and that's Pluto.
Yep. Pluto has the ears, and that's Pluto. This is
and Goofy has the hat. Right.
Yep. Mm-hmm. There's a hidden Mickey. Yeah, it's done beautifully. Mm-hmm.
And here's more of the mosaics. So it's
Tangled.
It's Disney artwork throughout time. You know, it's new stuff, old stuff,
everything,
and different styles of art. You've got classic. You've got a little bit abstract. Because like, look at that Dalmatians picture is slightly abstract, and
they're all tied together with the color scheme, but they all are slightly different. And then the pool is really cool because the kids' splash zone is Fantasia. It's like the dancing hippos and alligators and stuff like that from Fantasia.
What's up, Steve-O?
Hey, Steve. I thought the splash pad was at the top.
Yeah, we're expecting a lot of pictures, Scott.
Yep,
I know you'll take lots of pictures.
There it is.
Yeah. There's another one. There's one better. You can see the elephant on top.
Yeah. And it has like the ostriches and all of that. Cam really enjoyed it.
This is Uli and Mike in the elevator. But I wanted to show you that even the elevators are elevated.
Yeah.
Elevated elevators.
It's very nice.
It is, yeah.
And I really like Topolino's breakfast a lot.
Yeah,
it's by far my favorite character meal.
We're gonna talk about the food. I wanted to. This was Uli sent me this picture of the resort at nighttime. Really pretty.
That is nice.
Very pretty.
Yeah.
And looking that way, I believe you would see the Hollywood Studios fireworks.
Okay, all right. And there's two pools, right? There's a quiet pool, but
they're very close together. So the one that you're looking at here in this photo, this photo is quiet pool, right there in the bottom corner. That pool, which is directly next to the other one, is the main pool, feature pool.
Oh yeah, I see the little splash pad there. Okay. There's Uli's feet and her tattoo.
They're both very nice. I will say that the pools, to me, as being a water rat and big into the pools, are a little smaller
I noticed that.
I like.
I noticed that one because I went to Topolino's that first day, and I went up to the terrace and I looked out and I saw everything, and I just, this is for Amanda. It's Topolino's, like the color taupe, not Topolino's. So she just, it's like her pet peeve. She doesn't like it when people call it Topolino's. I don't like it when people spell Ohana with the apostrophe after the O, like it's an Irish pub. So actually, some people call it Ohana's. So it's like really an Irish pub. It's got the O and the apostrophe and then another apostrophe and an S, and it's Ohana's.
It's going to be Maui's soon anyway. So.
Yeah, Maui's, exactly. So they got a fire pit there, and look at the Skyliner.
It's so pretty.
In the background, yeah.
I love staying in these areas with the Skyliner and watching the little rainbow buckets go. It really is pretty.
I was taken by this wall, which is down on the first floor. It's black and white
same picture.
Yeah. Black and white photos of Walt through, and his travels, and pictures of him and Lillian. I think everybody that goes there takes pictures of that wall because it's pretty spectacular. And that's a better picture of Uli's view.
Very nice.
Yeah. Dave, it's actually kind of similar to some of the views we've had at Bonnet Creek. We've had that view from some of our friends at Bonnet Creek, But it's right next to Bonnet Creek. Bonnet Creek is literally right there next to it, so. Yes, Facebook user, give StreamYard permission and we'll know who you are. Or just write it. Just put your name in your next comment and then we'll know who you are. Because we can't see you. Uli likes the Walt Disney wall.
I do like that wall.
These are the pictures that came from Disney with the enhanced cleaning. So these are from the Disney website, and that's you get a little glimpse of the lobby in this picture. The lobby I thought was kind of small, but I have to be honest with you, it was opening day. Everybody was there. They were all the media was there. Tim Tracker and the Panda and Pete Werner, they were all there, and I was there, but I wasn't invited. I was just there. So the lobby was packed with people. So I found it to be kind of small. But I'm sure that if you're coming now,
we know who you are, Kathy, but you pop up as Facebook user. So unless you say it, we don't know it's you making a comment. Hi, Kathy. You have to give it permission. You have to click the StreamYard link in the actual post settings, and it'll allow your name to pop up.
So let's look at the is this the 2-bedroom, Mandy?
I gave you the 2-bedroom and the 1-bedroom.
Okay.
Those are what I have photos of.
Okay. I'm not 100% sure.
So they're going to be, the bottom line is they're going to be the same because a 2-bedroom is a 1-bedroom attached to a studio. So these are going to have the same features in the bathroom and the kitchen area. The only difference is going to be the additional bedroom with bathroom. Yeah. So in a 2-bedroom, you'll have an additional like full studio, deluxe studio attached to it.
I just want to look at that pool at that tub for a minute.
The tub's amazing. It's super deep and big. It's like a total soaker tub. All DVC resorts have, in the 1-bedrooms and larger, have soaker jet spa tubs.
Uli said she got a steak at the quick service for $17 and it was perfect. Now this is that Murphy bed couch.
Yep.
Which is really kind of neat when you look at it like that, and then this is the couch. This is when it's down.
Yep, that's when it's down. So the back of the couch folds down onto the front, and the bed comes out. And what's nice about it is it's not a queen size sleeper sofa mattress. It's a real bed mattress.
It's a real mattress. It's like at Pop Century or Art of Animation. The Murphy beds have real mattresses, not the pull-out couch mattresses that I wouldn't want to put my mother on.
I was just going to say, so you don't have to feel guilty about mom sleeping on this mattress. It's okay. It's a real bed.
So you don't get those metal bars in your back?
Nope, none of that. No flimsy foam mattress, none of that nonsense. It's nice. And it has storage on the either side. Like, see these cubbies on the other side? So you can put, like, if you bring a glass of water to bed or whatever, you have somewhere to put it. Whereas with a sleeper sofa, you can, I guess, but not so much.
Yeah. Very nice.
Nice.
Really nice. What else have we got? It's the TV.
Mm-hmm.
That must be the master bedroom.
Yeah, that's the king size master bedroom. And then the other bedroom in a 2-bedroom will have 2 queen size beds. And then in a 1-bedroom, you don't have the other room.
Okay. We looked at that. It's got a desk and a chair.
But don't you love it? It's all like velvet and different tech. I'm obsessed with the way this place is decorated. Like obsessed.
That's the TV with the bed closed.
Right. I was just gonna say that's the bed that pulls down out of that dresser, and Mickey's right behind it. Mm-hmm.
Right. This is a little kitchen eating
and
breakfast nook, I guess.
Right. And what I will say about this is it's super nice with the corner bench with the table because you can fit so many more people in there around the table. In like Saratoga Springs and Old Key West, and well, Old Key West not so much, but Saratoga Springs, Beach Club, Boardwalk, the layout with the split bathroom in the middle, you get this like only the back wall bench and then 2 chairs, so the table feels tight. Like Cam and Avery added, and then I'm done. You know what I mean? So this I like a lot, and it makes the whole kitchen seem much bigger. Whereas at, the other places with the split, it doesn't seem as large, or open.
Yeah,
exactly, Tom. My kids would never leave this room either.
I could definitely just live there.
Is that the studio kitchen, Mandie?
That's the 1 or 2 bedroom kitchen. So right behind where you're standing, if you're taking this picture, is that table we just looked at.
Okay. All right. So you don't have a full-size refrigerator.
That's
a dishwasher.
That's a dishwasher.
I thought that was a fridge.
Is there. Yeah, you absolutely get a full-size fridge.
Okay. That's a dishwasher. I'm sorry. I'm
it's
looking
just
at that
angle.
I thought that was a mini fridge. Okay.
Yeah.
And your washer dryer that comes in all 1 and 2 bedroom.
Which I must say is huge, having the washer and dryer, because you can pack half as much. If the kids get something dirty, you can wash it. If you need a towel, you can wash it. I bring my own towels. And
you have little ones, and I would have trouble sometimes. We'd have a bed wetting accident, which
exactly.
And you don't always want to call housekeeping in the middle of the night. I don't know. I feel bad.
Yeah, no, exactly. And so if you can handle it yourself, you have a washer and dryer. Great. You know what I mean? Also about, with everything going on right now, maybe you don't want people in the room. So you opt out of, tell them not to do housekeeping, put the do not disturb on, and you wash your own sheets. I mean, you have washer and dryer,
Right.
Not a big deal.
DVC, they don't do housekeeping as often anyway, right?
DVC, they do every 4th day if you have a stay that's longer than 4 days.
But if you had some kind of emergency like that,
you call them, they come up. But you can also pay them to do more. It's just what's covered in your dues.
So
it is nice to change the sheets for the kids, Amanda. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, Cam likes to sneak food to bed. No matter what I do, it's like he does this thing. So we need to wash the sheets.
I like to sneak food to bed too.
Is that courtyard beautiful?
That really is.
Nice.
And they have really cool, like jumbo size games. Like Nancy, my mother-in-law, she took Avery down there one day when I took Cam to ride Rise of the Resistance, and we came to meet up with them, and Avery and her were playing life-size chess. Like these pieces were the size of Avery, and she's like moving them to play. I thought that was so cool. And then they had
is that bocce?
I was just gonna say they have bocce ball, which is such a fun game. I love it. They have ping pong. They have the knock hockey. Not knock hockey. Dave, what's the one with the soccer? The
foosball.
Foosball. There you go. They have foosball. The life-size chess, you can see all the white pieces up in the top corner of that. Yeah. But it's really cool. Lots of stuff to do. Reminded me to the courtyard of Bay Lake Tower, where they have all the games out there as well. Really nice.
While you're talking about activities, you did send me pictures of the art room.
Yes.
The bedroom, and they do artwork or arts and crafts. That's the word.
Yeah.
I think the word.
So a unique feature to DVC Resorts is they have what are called community halls. So in this one, it's the Eventi room, and you can do different, art projects. You can tie-dye shirts, you can tie-dye bags, you can do painting, you can do cuts.
I saw that. They have the machine there, and if you see all the cups lined up, so you could choose a cup.
Yep. Some of the activities are completely free. Other activities are pay to play, with them. But they're not expensive. Like Avery painted me a ceramic hedgehog and it was like $3.
Oh, that's great.
But she wanted to do it, so we did it. The other thing that they do is they'll make like magnets for the fridge that the kids color. That I think is what is going on here, coloring sheets and magnets. And the kids will color them and you get it all bring home. Cam loves to make me tumbler glasses. Oh yeah, that's right. Kevin was with me when Avery painted the hedgehog.
Oh really?
Yeah, we were at Saratoga Springs at the clubhouse there. Because they all have, any DVC resort will have one of these pretty much. So the activities are amazing.
Really
What's nice about the activities is with the shorter park times too. I mean, I'm sure there's some COVID restrictions, but it's something to do. Also on rainy days, it's something to do that's not, that's in the resorts, and you get souvenirs from it. So that's
awesome. That's really awesome. All right, so let's talk about the food a little bit. Topolino's is on the top floor. That's where I am tonight. In the morning, it's character breakfast. Right now, what is it, 45, 40, 42?
Yeah,
calories?
that sounds right. They do the price range on there, but 42 or 45. It's a price fixed menu.
Right. Right now, they are doing this socially distanced characters. I do want to show you guys how awesome this place is. So I'm gonna take that picture down, and I'm going to maximize this guy and press play.
A celebration. If you're celebrating something special today, get your voices ready, because we're gonna sing a song for you.
I don't know why it's blurry. I don't know why it's coming in blurry.
It's not blurry on my end.
Oh, okay. There she is.
There's the man, Toni-Ann.
That's right.
The best Mickey on property.
Yeah. Wow, Minnie's styling too. Look at that. The costumes are great.
The costumes are really, really cool. I love Daisy's dance costume with the pleating on her skirt. It's really pretty.
I feel like I was there. I just want someone to have me some food now. Give me some food.
The food is so good at breakfast.
Food is really good. So let's talk about that. Yes, food. All right. So this is they don't advertise this fact. So it's a price fixed menu. You're gonna pay one price. I think it's around $45 right now. I don't know with the tax what it comes out to, and you get a basket of pastries. Now I've noticed since COVID that people haven't been getting that French bread.
Really?
Yeah, the pictures that have been coming out lately, people aren't getting that French bread.
Maybe because it needs to be hand kneaded. I mean, I would assume they'd wear gloves, but I don't know.
But and they took the steak off the menu, which is what I had. That's the only picture of food I had. But you sent me some pictures.
Yeah. So my mother-in-law and I are obsessed with the vegan sausage, which is what this is. It's like phenomenal. We're not vegan, by the way, at all.
It's just funny that
it just tastes amazing.
They serve the vegan sausage with eggs, but eggs aren't vegan.
No, that's because it's my mother-in-law and I.
Oh, okay. You guys aren't vegan. Okay.
It's not vegan.
But the thing I was saying was, I've heard now people are going there and saying, I can't decide. They have a quiche on the menu. I really like the vegan sausage, and I had this last time. And the servers are kind of saying you can have more than one thing. This is
you
this
can
is
order
not
whatever you want.
official policy, but this is what I'm hearing from people.
Yeah.
We got juice, whatever kind of juice we want. They have the POG juice, but they also have apple juice, orange juice, all that. And coffee or soft drink, whatever you want to drink, plus the meals. And I love this, the Mickey waffles on a stick for the kids.
Oh, and they're for the kids. I'm eating.
Yeah, if you want Mickey waffles on a stick, they'll bring them for you too. Is what I've been told. Look
There's
at that.
AJ eating them.
Oh,
so excited! Yeah.
But the picture that Mandie sent me today that just got me going, and it just out of the corner of the picture, you can. If you scrolled too fast, you'd miss it. But Cam's face in this picture, how he's so excited to see Donald.
See, what I love about this character dining is it's more open than other character dining. So the characters actually dance. They move around. They play. Like even before COVID happened, it wasn't that they were at your table taking pictures with you. It was they dance around. That whole song, that whole video Tony did, they did that like 5 times.
Yeah, they
during
did it
breakfast on that
a few
particular
times.
day. And the people who interacted more, they would go to them, and my kids love the characters. So when they saw them dancing and everything, like Avery got up and did ballet with Daisy. Cam was like clapping in the chair, jumping up and down. It was a lot of fun, like more so than just like, okay, here he is, get his autograph, take his picture. They actually were like playing, which was it was phenomenal.
Yeah. So, I did want to speak to these characters. So Donald is a sculptor. They're all artists. Donald is a sculptor. Daisy is a ballerina. Minnie is an author.
Yes.
And Mickey is a hobo.
No, he's not. Stop it.
Mickey is a painter. Mickey is a
painter.
He's an artist. So
that looks like a hobo.
He's Mickey Von Mouse.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
So it's the Topolino's at Nighttime is a signature restaurant. They have extensive wine lists. They have homemade pasta, which I had a picture of, but I guess I didn't bring it over.
They have this
in that same case.
It's a beautiful display case with all of the options of pasta, and then they have the like premium cheeses, like the the really expensive, nice cheeses if you're into that kind of thing.
Right.
Chris and I did a cheese tasting once. It's a funny story. I'll have to tell on another time. But it's a signature Italian.
It is.
And from what I understand, it is amazing. I still to date haven't been able to wrap my head around.
No, Mandie and I have had this conversation because it's signature. So read that as a little pricey. And things that I grew up that I can cook myself, shrimp scampi is like $40, and it's like 5 shrimp and a quarter cup of macaroni.
Yeah,
I just can't wrap my head around it. But people who have gone rave about it. They say it's wonderful.
It's amazing. But I'm a big fan of the breakfast there. I think the value is there. I know Holly asked before, is it worth the splurge? I think so. I think the experience is worth the splurge. Would I do it with a large family every single trip? Probably not. But I would definitely do it as a fun splurge. Absolutely. And I think if you're looking for the character interaction and all of that, do it when that's all back. And I think it'd be 100% worth it.
Right now, if you're going and you felt like your kids really want to see the characters, maybe do it on your Epcot day, because Epcot's opening at 11 and later maybe 12, according to the. So maybe do it on your Epcot day because you'll have more time and you won't feel rushed. Like, don't do it on your you have to go to Rise of the Resistance.
So for my upcoming November trip, I have it in the morning of my Epcot day, and we're going to do that. And then we're going to Skyliner over to Epcot and enjoy the afternoon and evening over there.
Right. I think that's it. I think that's how I would do it too.
Yeah. I miss the steak too, Amanda, but knowing that I can order 2 or 3 entrees to taste, I mean, because I need to eat 2 or 3 breakfasts, makes it worth more.
Like I said, they're not promoting it. So you might go and they might tell you no, but
we did it.
I've heard, okay.
We did it in, not on purpose, but we did it actually in February when I was there. Because everyone knows about, the pickiness of my son's eating.
Right.
And we just kept, and they didn't charge me for any of it. They paid the price fix was what it was. And, not intentional, but 100% accurate in my experience.
Well, that's good because you need to save some money because Chris is going to have to get in that pocketbook to get that bedroom redecorated with all that velvet stuff.
Oh my God, isn't it pretty? It's so luxurious.
So Topolino's Terrace, it's called Topolino's Terrace for a reason. There is a terrace outside. There's a terrace lounge, which I don't know right now whether or not it's open or not, the little bar outside. Yeah. But the views, it's just sweeping views all over Disney property. The terrace wraps around the restaurant and it's
beautiful.
Amazing views. So
that's great with the death buckets and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, having the sky buckets and Caribbean Beach is a beautiful resort to look at. And you get that first, then you get the Hollywood Studios, Epcot. It really is a nice area to stay in. It's very pretty.
Hey, the steak is a deal breaker for
Brian.
Brian.
Yeah.
Gotta have your steak.
So we're going to talk about Primo Piatto. Uli said she got a phenomenal steak there. It is the quick service at Riviera. So if you're thinking of coming, if you're staying at Pop Century, Art of Animation, Caribbean Beach Resort, and you're thinking of trying Primo Piatto, I just wanted to show you this map. You can see the Skyliner station. And then that little blue marker shows you where the restaurant is. So you can just walk along that sidewalk to get there.
And that's actually going to be the fastest way rather than going to the lobby or anything like that. And we should also discuss, Tony, the way the lobby's laid out so people don't get confused like you and I did.
So let's look at the lobby.
Yeah.
Where is that picture? Here's the... So when you come, the Primo Piatto's down on the ground floor, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So the way that it is you actually walk in on like a higher level in the lobby and you go down to the lower level in the back to get out into the courtyard where Primo Piatto is, where the Skyliner station is, where the pool is, all of that. Oh my God. Well, you're making me hungry.
Chocolate chunks.
Yeah, she's making me really hungry.
But Uli, I thought it was tomato soup every day. I thought the soup of the day was tomato soup every day. She's confusing me. But she told me the story about how Mike got sick and she went to the Primo Piatto and she told them, Mike's sick and do you have anything other than tomato? And she said they made her chicken noodle soup. So I was expecting the lobby to be more grand as well.
Yeah, I was expecting a bigger lobby too. But in the new wave of DVC resorts, the lobbies aren't like Animal Kingdom Lodge or Wilderness Lodge. They're more subdued.
Right. So you can access the restaurant from outside or you can access it from inside. But you have to go down. If you come in the lobby, you have to go downstairs.
Yeah. When we were here, just a note for parents. So when we were here, the lobby that you come in the lobby and then you go to the left and then you take a separate elevator up to Topolino's.
Topolino's, right.
So it gets crowded. And Cam got stuck in a crowd that went into an elevator.
And you got separated?
Yep.
And
thank God I talk to my son about this kind of stuff all the time. And I told him, you find somebody with a badge. He knows the cast member badge, which he started to look for me and he started to cry. And then he remembered I need to find a cast member.
Mhm.
And he walked up to one and he said, "My name is Cam Malinoski. My mom's here," and we got separated. And they, obviously found me this all happened within 5 minutes. I was hysterical, of course, upstairs, but just so parents know, it gets a little crowded. It's not wide open, and that can happen. And I'm in Disney all the time, and it happened to me. So,
right. And that was when I walked in and I said, "We have breakfast reservations at Topolino's." And they said, "Oh, it's that way. You go turn left, and then you go on the elevator." And I'm walking. I'm like, "Where is this elevator?" But it is. It's like a little bit down.
It's like a little bit off to the left. So it's nothing to like.
No, it's not
something to be aware of.
It's just a little further than you would expect, by the way the guy explained it to me. No.
Yeah.
And then it's up on the 10th floor, I think. So
it's up. Yeah. It's up on the 10th floor. But just something to note. So when you go there, you're not, confused. It's similar to like how when you go to Jumbo House, you need to know that Mara is located in the back of the building, out by the pool. It's not in the lobby. A lot of people go there like, "Where's Mara? Where did it go?"
And they also in the lobby have a little coffee shop, the Petite Cafe with pastries and fancy coffees and the like. And there is a little lounge behind that. A sitting room. I thought I took pictures. I did take pictures of it. I don't think I brought them over to StreamYard, but there's it's kind of like Walt's exploration room, and there's maps and books and leather.
Oh, very cool. I didn't see that. Very
sort
cool.
Of adventurers club, but not outlandish.
Not outlandish, yeah.
Right, just that kind of thing. So
they also have a nice area out back by the lake that has like lounge beds, like big oval circular lounge beds. It's not quite a beach because it's grassier, but it's by the lake and it's around the path behind the Fantasia pool. And I thought that was so nice, like to like chill out, let the kids kind of run around a little bit and hang out. It has nice nooks and crannies like that.
Right. Well, that's what it's a
like
library.
Yeah.
But it's right across from these pictures. So if you see these pictures, turn around, stop looking, and there's a little like library area.
That's by like the bathroom over there as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. So let me think of what else I wanted to tell. Oh, the merch. So.
Oh my God, it's so pretty.
Riviera has their own fabric. They have their own merchandise. So when you walk in the lobby, the boutique is right there to your right when you walk in. No, to your left. I'm sorry. When you walk in. And I thought I had a picture from opening day.
Yeah.
I found it to be very crowded, but then I realized I was there on opening day. So.
Right. So everybody was there at the same time. But their merchandise is specific to Riviera is beautiful.
Right. And this fabric is exclusive to the Riviera Resort. And those ears are, if I knew that day how hard they were going to be to come by, I would have bought like 4 pairs. But
they're on eBay for like $150.
Yeah.
Seriously. They're really nice.
Yeah.
They're really pretty. And they have, I was going to say the merch is like artistic Mickey and Minnie. I love the magic band that they have with Mickey on it. Oh, what a cute ornament.
So, and I wanted up at Topolino's, they had these in the gift shop too.
Yeah. They're really cute. The
characters from the restaurant.
Yeah.
And they were selling merch in the restaurant too. So
yeah, as you walk in, they have like a little gift shop. It's similar to what they did in Trattoria Al Forno, where you have the little gift shop as you're waiting.
Right.
Perfect.
Well, then your princess has to buy a dress if you forgot to buy your princess a dress.
Hanover ain't stupid.
No. So I think I talked about everything I had on the agenda. Was there anything else you guys wanted to add or ask, or any questions from our listeners? Or
no, I'm looking forward to finding out what happens with the Daves and how their experience goes.
We want to see some live streams.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So
cool. I was there opening day, and it was right before Christmas. So I don't know. I also got an opening day pin, and I was really surprised because when I was checking out, they asked me, "Do you want an opening day pin?" And I was like, "Well, yeah." But if I realized, I would have had my mother get in the line and would have had her get one too. But Oh well.
Do you have a picture of the Christmas decorations?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
No, because they were kind of understated, and I wasn't.
I think they do that intentionally because the resort's new and they want to feature the art. But I was just curious what they look like.
There was just a little tree. I'm trying.
Well,
I have
not so big.
I have to bring it over, but I do have a picture. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute, and I'll get you a picture.
Yeah, even if it is just the shop, they have good merchandise over. You're right, Uli. They do. And then you can walk over to Caribbean Beach and get a drink at the Banana Cabana. Yes, Jeff. It's like the mosaics are like the Cinderella one on the Fantasy, and yeah, exactly.
And Uli likes the quick service too, so that's cool.
Every single person I've talked to who's eaten there, Dave, loves it.
Now, let me tell you something. Right now, the quick service menu is not as good, and I'm finding that at a lot of restaurants. But they really only have a sausage and pepperoni pizza, a cheeseburger, a grilled chicken sandwich. There's really not much, and that steak that Uli's talking about isn't on the menu right now.
I think right now a lot is hard to come by, or a lot is hard to sell enough of to warrant the purchase of. So I think the menus across the entire resort are conservative right now.
It looks like it's mostly sandwiches that they're serving right now. They are known for their croque monsieur. I can't say the word monsieur. I can't say it.
Monsieur.
Don't even get me to try. I can't say primo pato.
There's Christmas decorations.
Oh, Olivia, it's the monsieur.
Right. And there's the library that I was talking about.
Very nice.
That's right behind Le Petit Cafe. So you go in there and have your coffee, and I guess those people.
I thought that I know exactly what that is now. I thought that was part of Le Petit Cafe when I was.
Yeah, I think it's just an area where you can relax. Yeah. So.
Nice.
Very cool. That looks like a Starbucks.
Yeah, exactly.
So Dave, are we going to? Are you taking me to Riviera?
We can do it. You just get Mandie to get us a room, and we're gonna do it. Yeah. Make it happen, Mandie.
You just have to.
You got it.
You can make payments from now until the end of time.
Yeah. Hey, you never know. Never say never.
Just sneak in Scott's luggage, and you know.
Yeah, I want to go try that quick service though. That I love.
Well, you can do that with the Skyliner. You like the Skyliner? So take the Skyliner over one day.
That would be fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody, and just check it out. See, I love doing that kind of stuff. You don't always have to be in the parks,
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Disney has so much to offer outside of the parks. Definitely.
I can't wait to go back to the Grand Floridian and go back to that cafe.
Oh my God, the Grand Floridian Cafe is one of my favorites. I love lunch.
Oh, it's like my favorite. One of my
favorites.
lunch
all day long.
Yeah.
I'm all about it now. I found a new spot, Santulli. Sorry, Santulli. Somebody's taking your spot.
See what happens when you try new things, Dave. You're afraid to try new things.
I know. I got to get out of my shell. I know.
What'd you get there, Dave?
You got the lobster thermidor burger.
Oh my God. Okay.
And we had the shrimp.
Oh, the shrimp cocktail.
Yeah.
Shrimp cocktail, but it wasn't like it was big shrimp. It was a lot of, good stuff. And then we went back for dinner and we had the salmon, which was amazing. And what else?
Michael had the fried chicken, which was actually a chicken breast. So it was boneless. He really liked that. And I had a pork chop. This was during last October during G3.
Yeah.
And it was really moist. It was good. Uli wants to see your shirt.
This is from Phyllis.
My mom.
Very nice.
Yep. So. Yep.
Nice.
So
I know. Hey, I'm breaking out.
Yeah. So we'll go back soon, and we're gonna try some new things with Dave. It's gonna be a new segment, new things with Dave.
I always go for like 11 o'clock, and I get a Cobb salad and mimosas.
Nice.
Oh yeah, right. Well, you know what we did one night? We took. I think we got. Yes, we did. We got one of those the hamburgers. The
Yeah.
what's it called? The
I thought you got the kids meal. Or
No.
the lobster
That-
thermidor.
yeah, the lobster thermidor. We got one of those. Did we? No, was that? I think we got one of those one night too for a late night snack, just in case we needed something. You know, yeah, we'll take one of those to go. You know.
Yeah. That's
But,
thinking ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Especially-
No, it was good.
Especially now with everything closing early, you might want to do that. If you're the kind of person who gets hungry at 11 o'clock, you might want to
order an extra snack. No room service. There's no room service right now.
Exactly.
No, very disappointed that they didn't have the room service for us that night. So we had to get something and take it back. But we actually ended up eating it the next morning, I believe. Yeah, we stuck in. It was actually good. We stuck in the microwave.
Well, Amanda says she really wants to stay there. She owns there, but she had said that she didn't think even though she owned there, she wasn't sure if she was ever going to stay there.
Oh, she's going to stay there.
Yep. New things with Dave. Ding! Uli's always pushing those pina coladas.
She loves them.
I know. I didn't try one. Oh, see? Now I got to go back. Tony, we got to go back and try one. That's what we got to do. Amanda needs more points. Get more points. I mean, you need a lot of points to stay there, evidently.
Yeah.
Listen, the story of DVC is I need points, then you get points, then you need more points, then you need more points. It's never ending. Never ending.
I've heard that before. Yep. You grab 100 points, and before you know it, you got 200, 300, 400 points. Yep.
Yeah, never ending. I'm up to 300 points.
Yeah.
Tell Brian.
Well, he's got a lot on his plate right now. He's got that whole new decorating she's going to do to the room. Oh, yeah.
All right. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next week. And I want to thank Mandie for joining us and bringing her information and her knowledge to all of you and her smiling face. Where can everybody find you, Mandie?
www.minimousemama.com. Right there. See, right there. And you can find me on Facebook at the Disney Spot Group. Everybody feel free to join. It's a family-friendly planning group. And on Mandie at Fairy Tale Concierge is my business page on Facebook. And I'm around.
All right. So apparently we're all crashing at Scott's because he's going to send us his room number.
Oh, in the Tower Suite. We're going to do everybody in the Tower. Whoop, whoop, party in the Tower Suite.
I'm bringing my sleeping bag.
I'm coming.
Well, when we bring Michael, sometimes we bring a air mattress because Dominic doesn't like to sleep with Michael, so we'll bring an air mattress for Dave this time.
No, Karen. Sorry, I'm gonna spoon with Scott. So just.
Oh, so Karen gets the air mattress.
Gets the air mattress.
Nice.
All right, you guys. Thank you, Mandie.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Thanks, everybody.